Charge it up. This power goes a long way. Gather round! Just a little spark. Every power goes a long way.
Smell rot. There's something unnatural here. Right behind you.
Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth!
Watch your back!
Eckworth and Roth! Loose end!
Next one's mine!
And Roth!
Bravo! Charge it up. The power goes a long way. I never thought an ogre would kill using a knife to the back. Seems out of character.
This whole thing rubs me wrong. Captain Ocierno ought to know. Quiet as the dead.
Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth!
Come and get me!
And Roth! Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth!
Where's my mark?
And Roth!
Come on!
And Roth! And Roth! And Roth!
Another soul for the leader.
Another win, but who's counting?
going to need to ration more strictly than we already are. I swear these grain shipments keep getting smaller and smaller.
I'm not afraid of heights, but I am afraid of death. And therefore, heights.
Well, I was certainly not expecting such a distinguished guest at my humble outpost here. Some heads up would have been nice. I suppose I can forgive Arcierno then. Besides the usual encroaching wilds and angry primordials, you mean? Well, there are the trapped, or there were. We have you. Remind me not to get a... Now, I really must be returning to...
Going to miss this place.
We have been here before. The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too. Cold fog pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder. They strike against each other. Sparks skitter along. Now, our memory It didn't have to die. Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. You are in Hecla, but you have not seen the god for 10 years on the day you... Which memory of him is... You fought often and bitterly. But who was Nikad to us in Hecla? Help us to remember. Nikad, your pole star, appears always ahead of you. Did you hate him? Your ambivalence infuriated him. He taught us too. What did Nikad learn? You should both have... There was a disaster. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hecla... The rock slide took a village with it. We recall a shard of We were battered, weightless. We looked with horror. How could you bear to speak to us? Your pride only shamed us more. What havoc had we wrought before? After the crisis passed, did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on. Naku Tedek, where you... hurt, compassion. Yet Nikad, your rival, opposed Naku Tedek's construction. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why. Nikad worried we would overturn the old... Your rival, Nikad, was... Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land. So it has been. And so... Trust. Faith. Willingness to concede that we remember now, when he finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built. He cornered you in an alley. He shoved you into a wall. He begged to know why you stole true reincarnation. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it. What did you do, Enhekala, when your rival threatened your life? We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have... One more thing, Enhekala. What did you feel? You planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we twined together.
Here we go! I think we've lost him.
Finders keepers.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I prefer savior if we're handing out epithets. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help. Unfortunately. I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good. After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano. but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ransomed him back to us instead. Idiots. I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do. Fior is wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet.
You blame us for the problems we've been trying to solve. How can you be so short-sighted?
I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe.
We came here to escape control, to choose our own path, but no. She wants to throw away everything we built.
But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself. Fior simply cannot survive the way things are.
You have no authority to make that judgment. All you have is fear and resentment.
Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me. I don't live in Adir, I don't want to. Emerald Stair is my home, and it's wasting away. I can only look after my people, get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Adir can help us now. Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields.
There was life once, but you gave up on it.
And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this. I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life, that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side. I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me. You don't know? They didn't tell you? Oh! I see how it is. You're the Asierno. You don't know anything at all.
We're missing something important, Envoy.
Thank the gods I met Alfir then. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fior. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in. I found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
We can't stand by and let this happen. We can't.
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls.
You fool. Drunk on propaganda and fear-mongering. It isn't even worth explaining how wrong you are.
And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe.
What have I been trying to tell everyone? Animancy created these farms, and it could have saved them. Maybe if we had caught it sooner, but no. Thanks to our governor, we never had a chance.
If they didn't tell you, they must have had a good reason. Then I'm not about to tell you either. I told you, we need their help.
About time.
Hi, weapons ready.
Let's see what you got. That all you had?
That'll show 'em.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me. My gods, I can't believe this.
Ilias wings up.
She's been with the Ranger since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now? Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Maso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to do. This situation beggars belief.
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Maso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly... I suppose anything... Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living...
I hope this at least lets them clean up their ranks.
Looking for...
Hello again, friend. Thank you, friend. I don't need the details, really. I will let the Rangers know that the Sarups are no longer a problem. My God, take this for your troubles, friend.
Right, we'll just come up with another small fortune out of thin air.
Quiet.
We've got company!
You're mine now! Coming from the rear! Let me catch my breath.
Another soul for the wheel! What's the left?
Ready for more.
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near Naku Tedek?
Naku Tedek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Why do they call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient soil. Naku Tedek was old when these lands were young.
Hey! Over here!
We make a good squad.
We usually bring our dead to Naku Tedek, but for you, I'll make an exception. Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Some supplies? Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely Naku Tedek. Oh. Yeah, I get it. Between...
Someone desecrated the shrine.
No. What about the reliquary? It means the world to him.
It's gone. But whoever took it is in for a surprise.
I was wondering.
I still can't. At least she got what was coming to her. She did. I think that's the part that haunts me worse than what she did. How do you keep yourself on the right path? I was afraid you'd say something like that. Just please, be careful. I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with. And troubling. What was it she said? The steel garrote will ensure the safety. They aren't going to make you any friends, that's for sure. It's been years. It was always green and overgrown, but Exactly. Something about Emerald Stair has always been unsettling. Everything in those giant roots, whatever they are, I don't remember them being quite... Well, there's a thought to keep me up at...
Oh, the Living Lands definitely hates us. That's why people like me even get work.
Maybe that's why I'm still a bachelor.
Is that what it is? That wasn't even on my list.
Either way, when I wake up with night... So did... Get some rest on, boy.
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal. A trick. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained. More or less. Usually, my people send traitors into exile. Let nature sort them out. Exile in the Living Lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior de Iverno, and I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's any... What are you so... Until next time.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove... If you've come to Naku Tedek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're...
We're actually here to conduct...
I see. Well, do remember that this is a Naku Tedek dates back to ancient times. It was, unfortunately, godless ruins have a Wherever there's an Adra pillar, you can count on
An unflattering, but not...
When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life. Strange. I don't think so. Death is the most ordinary thing in the world. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives. That's all
Even death is a logical system.
I'm trying to work, but these mystics keep getting in my way.
One of your machines shocked me.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Hail you, my lord. Please, my friend, you can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything. So he was working alone. While I was at prayer, a bandit held and just look at me. God. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but if you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Most of my faithful brethren became acolytes. This is where souls returned. This is a place of power. May the light shine on you.
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
A saint's relic. Where would you even find something like that?
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a... In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show it. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, there goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about... I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar. We shouldn't jump to conclusion. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the...
the envoy.
Come and get me! Hey! Over here! Nice!
Bravo!
I can start that generator for you. Just say the word.
Ready, aim.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least...
Look out. Trap opening.
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth!
Nothing like a win with a good team.
little power goes a long way. Just a little spark. I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Worth and Roth!
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it. We're going to die down here. Well, it's a good run.
Make work and roll!
Armor won't hold up.
And roll!
Nicely done!
What's the target?
Make work and roll! Defend! And roll!
They're coming!
Take your breath and roll!
That was a close one. Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it, I'm impressed.
Oh no, you don't!
Make work and roll! And roll!
To your left!
I'll fix this.
Come and get me!
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar. A little power goes a long way. Charge it!
Hear us through the Adra. Find us.
A little power goes a long way. Just a little spark. We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Try making contact with the Adra this time. The effect should be stronger than before.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers. We are the heart in the soil. We dream, the land stir. They brought their prayers to us. Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of... Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of... They called us the gardener. Steward of life. Sapadal. We offer you connection, root to branch, and you return to us with suspicion. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. We have felt in you the seed of connection. And you reach back. We have not known the... A mistake, nothing more. We swear, we kept this prison clouds our mind. Bind us, free us. The rot that festers seeks our cages far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its, but there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will... We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power. Will you accept? Take it. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually... Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. But I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep. You've heard of it. Fascinating. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. But... Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected. But that changed when Animat... The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora. Connected... If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the living lands... You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Indeed. That will be for you to judge. The real question is...
Welcome to the crew.
Thank you. I've been working on my own for so long. We'll find the source of the dream scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior de Iverno. Banished or not. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, but the dream scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we should leave this place and its memories.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice. They come from the outside. How did we not see them?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? I'm right behind you. Let's go.
Come on. There's a way.
Lead the way. Charge it up. Just a little spark. There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind takes so many revelations. Oh my god. No!
Andras deaths. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town.
City up in flames? You tell me who your coin is on.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop. These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Kulichi.
Envoy, Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
As if you don't already know.
Inasi, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared...
Call it what you like. This is an invasion.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our...
I may have spoken in...
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my... Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. I hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind... To face reality would mean upending my city. Throwing... I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing
I don't expect your forgiveness. But whatever you have to say, I'm...
You want me to do the talking? The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready, Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but...
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now... what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count... We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are animancers, the Adirans will pursue us to the ends of... Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight. Let them believe we're
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political...
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Adiran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the... What of you, envoy? Where does the hunt for the...
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the living lands.
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Tedek, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fior went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. A gentleman never tells.
I am officially putting a stop to this line of questioning. Keep it in the bedroom. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now?
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of...
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
It's clear to me now. There is a threat in the living lands. Your endearing friends have made a power. So either your people don't trust you. Think on that when you choose your loyalties, envoy. Damn. I assumed they had inside help, but to think it came from one of our own rangers. Tell me, what's your... Oh, it will come. Soon there will be a... I'll be sure to have a word with Captain Asierno about... Better late than never. I appreciate the warning.
Jihad, when I saw the flames spread...
You're not going to lose me, old man. Not even banishment can keep me away.
Oh, I managed just fine, but unfortunately...
There's nothing you could have done. Besides, Are you going to be all right?
Thirdborn will be a good home for our people.
Yes, but it's you I'm...
I won't lie to you, Giata. War is a young man's game. I hope that I live long enough to see peace return to the living lands.
There will be peace again.
Then I have hope, envoy.
Don't be a stranger. I'm still your apprentice.
Oh, I beg to differ. You have taken your education places... Envoy, thank...
It's you. The god... I thought they were lying. All of us. What was Fior to... Forgive me. Yes. I thought... I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrote's captain, it wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they... She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But... A relic of old Valia. I don't know its actual. My young nephew stood up to the Steel Garrote. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. I left Pity behind long ago. I want that commander to die, as painfully. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. It's not far. I warn you though, her troops will probably... That's all I could ask for. I can't think about her wearing her emblem. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. Damn the spirits! Damn the Steel Garrote! I'll spit on their graves! How can our family go on? Murderers, if they wanted it.
You heard Vidal. The settlement is done for.
This settlement is our home. I can't believe you're ready to abandon it.
Fior de Iverno was a dream. And all dreams end.
Seems like a lifetime ago. Kind of you to ask, but no. I had a chance to pack up some good.
Can you believe it? Though, not you, godlike. Now, to business. You mean before? Official? Whose death am I? If only we could find a way to coexist with them.
Leave wordplay to the chanters, and don't give up your day job.
I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. Perfecto. Return.
The gods saw fit to punish us today. You fought them? The spirits... I believe the influence of the recently dead. Be gentle with them, please. Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. Now. Another time, perhaps. Well, please, take this. May the usher find you...